friends with no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hello and welcome to this video. So today we're going to test the latest version of FSD Beta. It's the version 2020-4835-7. We're going to do this test, but the only difference that we saw in the release notes is just the naming convention that was changed. So it used to be the FSD Beta 10.1. It was changed to version 8.1. So I don't expect a lot of improvements, especially since it's a quick release or quick build that was pushed, but you never know. Might as well just go for a drive and see if there's any improvements. I've set up a destination here, and just a reminder that FSD doesn't make the car fully autonomous. It is a driver assistance feature, and I'm in control at all times. So let's see, we're in the parking lot right now. It is snowing in Chicago, outside of Chicago, so I will put the wipers on, and we'll see how the snow is impacting or how FSD is adapting to the snow. We're early in the morning, so we have plenty of opportunity to let the car do its thing and test. So I'll manually change the speed to 20. I'll actually go lower. I'm gonna go 15. I usually go 20 when it's a dry and good condition, but this is really snowy, so I'll be extra careful here. Okay, so it is aiming for that parked car. I'm not sure why I didn't look at the center screen, so I'm disengaging here just to be safe again. All right, so let's see how it handles here. I can go to 20 here. This is really just wet road. So for people who are not familiar with Tesla and the autopilot or FSD system, why are we going the opposite lane? Not sure why we're heading to the opposite lane here. This is a two-way street, so it shouldn't go on the opposite lane. So for people who are not familiar with the system, so if the steering wheel is blue, that means that FSD is engaged or autopilot is engaged. If it's gray, that means that I'm taking over. So we're making a left here at this intersection. So we don't have enough clearance to get onto the left lane. I guess humans would probably do it. There's enough to just go over the line, but let's play safe and see what the car does here. So it's those latest versions we received, so that 10.1 and 8.1, really minor updates. I mean, I've done a lot of testing on previous versions, and I was hoping that these versions would have more. They didn't. So let's see if this one brings more, and it's heading the opposite direction. This is not good, so I'm gonna report it. So let's talk about reporting a little bit. Based on your comments, I understood that the car can only store between 5 and 6 reports for a drive, so we'll be moderate in the approach that we report those issues. Obviously, issues like this, going in the opposite lane, or the one where it was heading towards a parked car. Again, I didn't see it. I mean, that's the feeling I had when I was driving. The footage might be different on the screen. I wasn't looking at the screen. So those I will report them. If we have some minor things, I might not report them. Again, the idea is not to use those 5 or 6 reports, and unless until Tesla clarify exactly how they would like us to use it. That's the approach I'm taking. So we'll see. Lane markings, I mean, I can barely see them myself. The wet condition, the snow makes it very hard to know where the lane is. or at least the lane marking is. Okay, so it wants to make a right. It's not. It changed its mind. That's fine. We're back. Well, it's not fine, but nothing dangerous here. There's no cars behind us, so we're good. Okay, so yeah, it really wants to move lanes. I guess it's preparing for the next upcoming right turn we have. Okay, so let's wait for this car on the right to go. We will take side streets with a bit more snow to see how it handles. I will be extra careful, and I will put the speed to very minimal right after this traffic light. Actually, I'm gonna reduce the speed. So the speed I set up is here. Right now is about 20. Oh, don't go. Okay, that's fine. The other car was going really quick. So let's see if it goes. Oh. Okay, so I think the snow is considered a undrivable path. So let me reduce the speed here. Oops, let's go to, okay, let's go to what, 5 maybe. So once it got into the street, it doesn't show the snow as being an undrivable area. It's actually trying to figure it out what it is. Not an expert, I'm not a Tesla engineer, but based on what I see, it could be labeling. It could be just something, you know, more work to be done on the labeling to let the car know that this is okay to drive on. I know it's painfully slow for you guys. Looks like we're not driving that much, but the car is going really left, right, so I want to make sure that I have enough time to react if I see it doing something that I shouldn't be doing. And it's making a left turn here. Interesting. So I think it sees a lot of undrivable areas and lines here. There's obviously it's just snow, but the car is adjusting to it, so it's moving to more on the right side. Those tire tracks on the snow, right, so all that purple here is created by those tire tracks on the snow itself. So it is really squeezing on the right, thinking it can't drive on the left. Okay, so here we are on another side road. Wanted to test a little bit different conditions with the snow as well. So I've set up a destination. Let's see how it handles here. I'm gonna reduce the speed to 5, and let's see. It sees the cars being parked on the left and right, which is good. I don't have any marking on the screen. We are kind of in the middle of the lane. We should really be on the right hand side. Let's see. Okay, so it's gonna be a right here. Yep, it seemed to struggle a little bit less with this compact snow. It feels like nah, never mind. So it is really off. You can see it thinks we're on the left lane when we should be really next to the stop. Oh, okay, hold on. I was going to 30. We don't want to do 30, so I'm gonna set it up again. So yeah, adapting the car, it would be great if the car could adapt to the conditions, right? So if it's snowing, if it's raining, it would be good to have different sets of rules. Maybe the speed, maybe the slowing distance, maybe even fitting into a gap, you know, like you know, you're at a stop and you have enough time to go. It would be good to adjust that decision based off of the conditions. We're obviously far off, right? There's a lot more work to be done, but that would be nice to have once things are squared away. So, oh, again, it's doing it. It's going to 25, and it's braking to do that. All right, so let's see if we get back into solid ground under the L, the Chicago train. We don't have snow underneath it, which is just going to be wet. It's going to take this turn, and it's going opposite lane. Why would you do that? Yes, you did correct, which is fine, but why would you do that? So gonna take over here. It's again, it's resuming to 30. It's not that I'm not comfortable with 30. It's just that, you know, we're testing, I was reporting, so I'd rather just engage here. We can put it back. I'm gonna set it to 20 and we'll see how it handles. But overall, I mean, I don't see major changes to this version. I mean, we could expect it, right? It's a .1 version that comes in a shorter cycle for the push of the builds. But it is interesting to see how it behaves on the snow itself. So we'll do more of those tests moving forward. If you like this video, make sure to click on like and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna do more of those tests. This is the latest version regardless of the numbering, so we can test it. There's a lot of great conditions we can try. Snow is a good one. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.